Hello, my friend. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Drake and this is Touching the Edge. Thank you for being part of this focus on understanding that the end is the beginning and there's power in affirming both endings and beginnings. And so today I just want to touch base with you. Well, first of all, this is kind of fun for me because we've done these videos lots of different ways, and right now what we're trying is just to do several of them back to back and just to see how that feels. And for me, it's kind of fun because it makes me feel a rhythm, like you do when you're actually hanging out. So anyway, today I want to touch base on something I think is very interesting. When we're at the end of this year and at the beginning of the next year, there's something about that cycle, the yearly cycle, that's obviously important. We all take real focus in a yearly cycle. It might be your birthday or whatever it might be, but we notice the passing of the years. At least most of us do. And so I want to kind of talk about that. And isn't it interesting? I remember being at a certain point in my life, and I had this idea. I was very early in my life, and I had this idea that life was instantaneous. And I was saying that to older people. Life is instantaneous. I really believed it, that it would happen all just like this. But it's one thing to believe something, it's another thing to experience it. And I've certainly experienced that. Here I am at 60, and it just went by just like that. I remember being like 12 years old, predicting how long it was going to be, calculating how long it was going to be until I hit 40. And 40 just, blew by. It blew my hair right off. And so that's how fast time goes by. And I know that it will happen instantaneously. 80 years old will come like that. And I know that I'll be at that point of passing out of this world just like that. And I know that that's true for you too. So it's important that we really find the power. There's something about the passage of time, the instantaneous nature of time, that really gives us power. If you really thought that this was going to be your last day, don't you think that you would live it differently? So when we know that instantaneously we're going to hit these stages, it gives us some power to really do and be who we really feel we need to be. And at the same time, no matter what the age we are, we're always at the beginning. This is our opportunity. The ending is the beginning. So please take this time and really draw it into yourself, because there's power in it, both in the ending and the beginning. And, by the way, recognize this cycle that life is. I think that I want to do another video about the cycle of 7. So let's touch base on that. We're going to do a video on the cycle of 7, but for right now, I'm asking you to draw power from both the end and the beginning, and really be the person you were born to be, because that's who you really already authentically are. I'm going to ring the bell, and I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. Here we go. Miles Davis said that the key to music was the space in between the notes, and the key to us being authentically ourselves is the space in between the end and the beginning. I bring my hands together and I bow to you. Thank you so much for joining. Namaste.